Well, we speak with IT Mate and a family that wants out of their lease after renting a home they say is causing health issues.
So they're renting a house from First Key Homes, and they say due to chemical exposure, they're all getting sick. IT Mate's Jasmine Miner is finding this family isn't the only one who's experienced a few problems.
The family tells me they've lived in this home since last April and have tried several times to get things fixed. And then they reached out to IT Mate, and I was able to track down the company, get answers, and action.
Whole unit that was inside there was cracked.
He says this is what sent him to the ER.
My arm was like numb, like to the point where I was scared that I was having a heart attack.
Shane Coombs lives here with his family, including a 7-year-old child.
Huge concern, especially his room is the closest to the utility room where our furnace, our hot water is. And, you know, we had the CO leak there and a gas leak up there.
Coombs says the home has had gas leaks and carbon monoxide exposure since he began renting this house from First Key Homes, causing his utility bill to skyrocket.
Jumped up from $300 to $525.
He says the family has gone through several attempts to reach out to their landlord, putting in maintenance requests and going back and forth with service companies to get things fixed. But he says every time something is fixed, another thing would break.
I had to go back to the hospital sometime later for a couple stress tests to make sure that it wasn't my heart, and then come to find out it wasn't. And they basically said it was probably due to the gas.
When IT Mate went looking for First Key Homes on the Better Business Bureau website, an alert came up saying the company has had a pattern of issues with billing, repairs, and customer service.
Most of the times you can't get a hold of anybody. Or you try to talk to the property manager, not in the office. I want out. I don't want to pay these people any more money.
In a statement to IT Mate, First Key Homes apologized for all the issues, saying our standard of excellence begins and ends with our residents' peace of mind. If we miss the mark, we own it, as we did in addressing Mr. Coombs' requests and using the experience to better our maintenance process. We fixed the stove and fireplace, and a licensed maintenance technician recently installed a new commercial brand water heater and flue piping to the furnace and water heater while sealing the entire venting system. The family tells me since they've reached out to IT Mate, they've been able to get all their issues addressed. In fact, First Key Homes tells me they have reimbursed the family for the above average utility charges, covered hotel recommendation for the recent repairs, and waived 2 months of rent. I'm Jasmine Miner for Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.